practice something that's going to help us with expanded notation. When we're expanding numbers, we expand numbers into our ones place, our tens place, and our hundreds place, right?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Thank you for the responses. Yes. So I want to zoom in on the tens place. I noticed that some of our confusion is happening in the tens place. So I know tens are always going to end in a 0, and they are in the middle of our ones and our hundreds. So I want to zoom in on that tens place with you. So one of the strategies that we can do when we are using expanded notation is to count up by tens. And when we're counting up, that means we put the smaller number in our head and we count up to our big number by using our fingers and counting. So, for example, if I have 40, I'm going to put that number in my head and I'm going to count up to 90. Do it with me. Ready, ready, go. 40,
50, 60, 70, 80, 90.
That's it. How many more was that?
5.
Got 5 tens. How much is 5 tens?
50.
50. So I might use this strategy when I'm solving 90 minus 40, right? I have 40 in my head and I count up to 90 and that difference is 50. Let's try it again. Let's say I'm at 60 and I want to count up to 120. Ready, ready, go. 60.
70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120.
Stop. How many more tens was that?
6.
What is 6 tens?
60.
60. So if I have this problem, 120 minus 60, that would equal 60. I start at 60 and I count up to 120, and that has a difference of 60. Next one. Let's say I'm at 90 and I want to count up to 160. Get ready. It's a big number. Ready, go. 90.
100, 110, 120, 140.
Ooh, pause. I heard someone skip this. Give me a moment to answer the phone.
Hello, Mr. V.
Okay, thank you. All right, ready? Try it again. Ready, go. 90.
100, 110,
10, 120.
130, 140, 150, 160.
How many tens is that?
7.
7. So how much is 7 tens?
70.
70. So I might use that when I'm solving 160, Isabella, minus 90. Okay? So what we're going to do today is practice that strategy, but when we see it in our expanded notation. And Ruby, can you take Joseph Sahun's backpack downstairs to the office?
Why?
He's going home.
The number's 24.
So,
Which backpack is it?
24. So let's go ahead and read this problem. Let's go ahead and read our expanded notation over here. Eyes are over here in 3. Read it with me in 2. Ready, go. 400
plus 80 plus 6
minus
100 plus 20 plus 4.
Alright, so let's say I want to count up by 10. I already did my ones. 6 minus 4 equals 2. Does I have to regroup? No. More on top? So now I'm doing 80 minus 20. So what number goes in our head?
80. 20.
You're counting up to your big number. So the small number goes in your head, and you're going to count up to find the difference. Let's try it. Ready, go. Oops, some of you let it drop. Try it again. Ready, go.
20.
Try it again. Ready, go.
20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80.
Stop when we hear our number. You have to know when to stop. It's at 80. How many more tens was that? 6. What's the value of 6 tens?
60.
60. So 80 minus 20 has a difference of 60. And I bring down 400 minus 100. It's just 300. When I push that number back in standard form, it's 362. Got it?
Got it.
All right, let's try one more. Ooh, this one's different. This one, I noticed that I had to regroup. More on the floor.
Go next door and get some more.
Yeah, make sure your eyes are tracking what we're all focusing on. Bring on one in the blue row. So notice that I'm subtracting 30 minus 70, but I can't do that, so I had to go next door and regroup, take out 100 and move it to my tens place. Now I had 600, now I have 500. I call that the 1-2 combo. What's it called?
1-2 combo.
Someone's making extra sounds. Please stop. So the 1-2 combo means you have two steps. One, you cross out what is old. Two, you write what is new on top. 1-2 combo. So this is old. Remember I took 100 and I regrouped it? I had 30, now I have 100 more. Now I have 130. All right, let's start at 70 and count up to 130. Ready? Ready? Go.
70.
Oops, someone's dropped it. Try it again. Ready? Go.
70.
Oops, try it again. Ready? Go.
70. 80. 90. 100. 110. 120. 130.
That's it. Know when to stop. How many tens was that?
6.
So what's the value of 6 tens?
60.
60. Bring down the plus sign. 500 minus 300. 200. So if I push this back together in standard form, it is 262. Got it?
Got it.
So what we're doing today is we are practicing focusing in on that tens place. That's where most of our confusion's at. On the last quiz you got, or the last quiz you took, you had some confusion here. So if you are practicing putting the small number in your head and counting up to your big number, that is one way that you can be a little bit more successful, Liam, at using expanded notation. Let's try it. Take out your whiteboards. I want you to show me this equation and show me how you would count up starting at 20 and counting up to 90. So write 90 minus 20 and practice counting up. Ooh, show me your whiteboards in 3, 2, 1, show me. What's the difference?
70.
Ooh, I heard one voice. What's the difference?
70.
Ooh, let's prove it. What number goes in our head?
20.
And we're counting up to what number?
90.
Ready, go.
20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90.
So I'm going to stop and do it again because I noticed that some of you are just counting without using your fingers. Using your fingers is part of the skill. Your fingers tell you how many tens it is. So make sure that you don't cap your marker. And I want to make sure all of our fingers are ready to go. Try it again. Ready, go.
20. 30. 40.
Pause.
50.
Into 100%, everybody. Try it again. Ready, go.
12.
Try it again. Ready, go.
20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90.
You need to know when to stop. You stop at 90. You're counting up to 90. That's why you just can't sit there and just count. You have to have some thinking in your head of knowing what you're doing. You're stopping at 90. How many tens is that?
7.
7. So 7 tens is
70.
awesome. Go ahead and erase. Let's do one more. Ooh, I saw a 1-2 combo. I tried to solve 50 minus 70. So go ahead and write 50 minus 70 in 5. It's quick. In 4. Write 50 minus 70 in 3, 2, 1, and 0. Got it. But you can't do that. So let's say I had to regroup. I took 100 and I moved it next door to my tens place. I did the 1-2 combo. Right now, cross out 50. Write what is new on top. 150. And go ahead and practice putting the smaller number in your head, counting up to your big number. Show me your whiteboards in 3, 2, 1. Show me. Wait on a few more whiteboards to be in the air. Even if you're not done, that's okay. Just show me what you have so far. Waiting on Rylan. Waiting on Casey. What's the difference?
80.
80. Let's prove it. Get ready. Ready? Go.
70. 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150.
How many tens?
8.
What's the value of 8 tens? 80. Awesome. Go ahead and erase.
Disappear whiteboard.
Make sure your whiteboards disappear so we can go over our game today. Voices are off in 5, 4, 3. Markers are capped in 2. Jacob, 1, and 0. I have Ian's focus on the front. I have Anayeli's focus on the front. So all of those beginning steps that we did was helping us prepare for what we're going to do later. But our game is helping us be better at expanded notation. So I actually made this game. I had a game that I was using, and I thought, wait, what if I make a game that's similar so that you guys can use at your groups today? So I'm going to show you how to play the game, and then you'll go to your desk and you'll play it with your group. Got it?
Got it.
Right, so let's practice, excuse me, solving using expanded notation. So let's read our equation that we're going to be solving. Ready? 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 Go.
465 minus 280
Equals. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to play a game today where we are going to use game pieces. Okay. So my game pieces are a little different than your game pieces, but they have the same value. I'm calling them place value cards. So here is my board. What do you notice about the game board, Neymar? So it's something that perhaps we can use for a model form. Okay. What else are we noticing? Jacob? On the top, there are hundreds, tens, and ones. Hundreds are blue. Tens are
green.
Ones are
Yellow.
Isn't that what we normally use when we color code?
Yes.
Right? We normally use those colors when we're talking about hundreds, tens, and ones. So we're going to go ahead, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a number. Let's say this is my equation card. The same one I had on top, right? On the board.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put my equation card in front of me, and I'm going to solve 465 minus 218. So, let me go ahead and get some space over here.
Is it fun?
Well, I hope that it's fun for you when you go back to your desk. It's going to be fun if you're following the directions of the game.
I love the game.
So, the very first step is you pick up an equation card and you put it in front. So here's my equation that we just said. The second step, make sure your whiteboards are disappeared, is you're going to get a worksheet today that looks a lot like this. Track me.
Track you.
Waiting on Ryland's eyes. You haven't done a worksheet like this before, so I want to make sure you know what to do when you go back to your desk and work with your team on the game. How many boxes are in each row? 3. So why do you think there's 3 boxes, Matthew?
Never mind. I said for my
Kevin, why do you think there's 3 boxes?
3 digits.
There's 3 digits. The first digits are the hundreds, tens, ones. So the first thing you're going to do, Leah, is you're going to expand your first number. My first number is what, everybody?
465.
Well, I have a 4 in the hundreds place, which has a value of 400. So that goes in my first box, 400. I see a 6 in the tens place. 6 tens has a value of 60. And 5 ones has a value of 5. Come have a seat on the carpet. Have some on the carpet in 5, 4, 3. Whiteboard disappeared. All right, let's expand my other number. My next number is
218.
200. Okay, I see a 2 in the hundreds place, so that's a value of 200. I have a 1 in the tens place, that has a value of 10. And an 8 in the ones, I have a 1 in the tens place, so that's a value of 1, just 10. I have an 8 in the ones place, that has a value of just 8. So, what type of math am I doing?
Subtraction.
Subtracting. So, when I'm subtracting today, make sure you're starting in your ones place. But after you write and expand your numbers, you have to show it. So, you're going to have game pieces today. Mine are circles. Yours are going to be squares. But your game pieces look like this.
Oh my god. Oh.
So, notice that the hundreds are what color?
Blue.
And they say what?
100.
The tens are what color?
Green.
And they say what?
10.
The ones are what color?
Yellow.
And they have what?
1.
Alright, so the next step, when it's your turn, is you're going to show your first number, which is the whole. My whole, or the first number, is 465. So I need 4 hundreds, 100, 200, 300, 400. Now I need 6 tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and I need one more from my area, 60. I need 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does everyone understand what I have done so far?
Yes.
I've shown my first number. So, Ryland, turn your body so you can see what to do when you go back to your desk and play that with your classmates. So now I'm taking away 218. So is that 218 more or 218 less?
218 less.
Yeah, less. So I'm going to first start in my ones place. I'm starting with 5 minus 8. If I have just 5 here, can I take away 8?
No.
No, I need to do what?
Regroup.
Yeah, go next door and get some more. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this 10, here it is, move it to your ones place. Now, how many ones do I have?
15.
15, but what's the problem? I can't leave my 10 here. 10s can't live in the ones house. Only ones can live here. So what I have to do is I have to regroup this 10 for 10 ones. So you're going to take it after you drop it in, and you're going to have to switch it for 10 ones. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
What the? You take a picture of it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I added 10, I regrouped 10 there. So how many do I have now?
15.
15. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You're right, but then my next step is track me.
Track you.
Is to match that on my work. My 1-2 combo, Liam. Cross out what is old. I no longer have 60. Now I have 50. Write it on top. I no longer have 5. Now I have 15. 15, take away 8. Well, let's take away 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How much are left? 7. So 15 minus 8 is 7. Make sure that you are copying your work on your worksheet as you're working with your team. All right, now I'm moving to my tens place. 50 or 5 tens minus how many tens?
10.
Minus just 1 10. I'm taking away 1 10. So take it away. All right, did that. How much do I have now? 40. So now I have 40 here. All right, move to my hundreds place. How many hundreds am I taking away? 2. So go to your hundreds place and take away 1, 2. How much is left? 2 what? 100. So make sure that you're showing it on your place value cards, and then you are also putting it on your paper. So if I push this back into standard form, I get 247. That's my answer. What I can do, let's practice on the next problem. All right, go ahead and take out your whiteboards. I'm gonna have a volunteer come up and help me with the next steps. What I want you to do right now is make what I made on my whiteboard over here. Yeah, so go ahead and on your whiteboard, go ahead and make 3 boxes on top, 3 boxes on the bottom, just like your worksheet today. And I'll get our game board set up. So it should look like this. And you have to keep your feet in your space that has been walking back and forth. Say excuse me. Whoever burped, say excuse me. Who burped? Did you say excuse me? Okay, just make sure that you say it right away. That's just showing manners. Alright, thumbs up when your board is set up. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks, Anna Ruby. Alright, I'm going to have a couple different volunteers come up and solve this. So if you didn't get chosen first, you might get chosen next. So if you didn't get chosen, don't worry. You might have a chance for the next one. Okay, so let's say I want to solve
340
my next problem of this. On top, go ahead and write your equation. Don't expand it yet. Just write this equation somewhere on top. 773, somewhere on top, just so you know what you're expanding, minus 691 equals All right. Can I have a volunteer to come up and expand my first number? Go ahead, Jacob, expand the first number.
Really?
As he's working, go ahead and show him that you agree or disagree with his thinking. Here's some snaps. Great job, Matthew. All right, can you show us or tell us what you expanded it into?
700 plus 30 plus 2.
Agree?
Yay!
Awesome. Thank you, Jacob. Can I have another volunteer come up and expand the next one? Go ahead, Jonathan. Expand our other number underneath. Can you share what you expanded it to?
Expanded 690 and
Can you say it again? Read the whole 600
I expand 600 and
plus.
19 plus 1. 19.
Say it again.
90.
So from the beginning, Jonathan.
600 plus 90 is 1.
Awesome. All right.